Hey Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising is Brooklyn Tarot here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. This is going to be your September 20th to the 30th reading, okay? This may or may not resonate with you, and this can happen before or after these dates, okay? Taurus, before these messages leave my head, okay, you can have a past loved one. This can be a grandfather. This can be a father figure that's guiding you right now, possibly away from. This can be, if you're a male, this can be a relationship that you're in, or a mother figure that's trying to dim your light and tear you down and block your blessings as a whole and block your abundance. If I'm talking to a female, this is a mother figure, a sister. This is women. This could be multiple people, women in your family trying to put their curses onto you and trying to project their life onto you. Dark magic, black magic, whatever this is, if this is resonating with you, then you know who I'm talking to. I feel like you're physically moving away and being guided away from these people if you haven't been already. If you live with them, you're being guided out of this home living situation. And if you just live in that area or near them, or just live in the same state as them, I feel like you're looking at better options abroad. And back to the main message is being returned to the sender. Okay, all of the projection evil eye is being returned back to the sender, and they're having to eat everything that they had tried to project onto you. And I feel like destiny swapping is very significant. I got the same energy in Sagittarius reading. This can be a Sagittarius or fire sign woman, but this is someone here that was trying to. They knew your gifts. They knew of your light, your abilities. They seen the love, the support, everything, the opportunities you get in life, and they tried to embody that and take it in as their own. They could have stole something that was destined to be yours, and I feel like it's being returned back to you as well. But Taurus, with the fresh start and hiding lies here, I don't get the energy of like a relationship more. I feel like I get the, like family, someone jealous, a jealous friend, someone trying to siphon your energy. This could even be like another woman from like a relationship, someone who that's obsessed with you, still watches you, stalks you, through someone that you dated. But if this is family, I feel like with the hiding lies and the fresh start, and like I feel like this, your energy is so light and pure compared to these people, and they're trying to force you to wear a mask and to wear a face of misery. I feel like misery loves company, and this can be like hiding family truths, family secrets. This could be regarding to where you can be mental issues, or mental fog, or just feeling like you're not right in the head, or just feeling like you have a lot of issues in your adult life due to childhood trauma. And I feel like they're trying to make you hide that and trying to make you believe that nothing ever happened to you possibly growing up. And I feel like they want you to wear this. They want to continue to see you and portray you in a light of a child, where they can take advantage of your opinions, your thoughts, your mind. I feel like this is a mother, okay? And if this is your father or grandfather, whoever in the physical realm, and they're not passed over, then I feel like they're guiding you with help, abundance, whatever this is that you needed to escape the situation, okay? Um, we have the Eight of Cups here. I'm not sure of all of the names of the cards in this deck, Taurus, but this is Wands energy, fire energy. I feel like you're leaving, okay? You're disappearing, you're ghosting these people, you're getting away from this energy because they don't have your best interest at heart, okay? They see your gifts, okay? They see, these are people here that treat you really poorly, but they know that they shouldn't be, okay? And with this King of Pentacles card here, and this card here, I feel like these are your ancestors, guides, whoever's guiding whoever this person or people are. I feel like they're making sure that these people eat their words, and these people have to look in the mirror and face everything that they try to cast upon you. Okay, this is the Hermit energy. I know this is the Hermit energy. Okay, things being exposed, things being brought to light. Okay, it's a heavy energy, significant, like signifying light. Okay, even with this healing card. Okay, you're light. Okay, you're being able to nurture and heal yourself once you're able to face these issues and face these issues head on and realize where the root of the problem is. Okay, this can be a mother wound, okay, family wound, generational problem, generational curse or trauma that you're breaking, because you see how there's like a little girl behind this man in this car. Okay, you're being divinely guided away from these people, point blank period. Yeah, abundance wants to come out too. Real genuine love, okay? You want to be surrounded by real love, real genuine people. And I feel like these aren't that, okay? These women want to block your love life. They want to block, you know, they're possibly throwing a lot of dark magic towards your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, especially if it's been hard for you to conceive, or if you are able to conceive and you possibly have children, they want to throw a lot of dark energy surrounding that and cause a lot of doubts and insecurities in regards to your womb. So be mindful of that as well. September 20th to the 30th. Yeah, this person could be looking at pictures of you and doing dark magic to your photos. Backstabbing. Yeah, there's not a lot of good energy here in regards to you, but you're healing from this. Okay, this can be past energy, Taurus. So this can be, if this is regards to the other woman, if you were in a third party situation, this person was looking at your pictures, comparing themselves to you, wanting to be you, um, possibly wanting to have children with your person. If you had children with your person, they wanted your spot, they wanted your place. I got the same energy for Sagittarius. This can be a Sagittarius woman, Taurus, but I feel like you're healing from this. This is their toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship, because at the end of the day, they're a third party because that other person let them in. Okay, so I feel like this is something that you feel like caused a lot of mental fog, a lot of Seven of Cups energy, and you really want to separate yourself from it. Okay, right now you're in a lighthearted, adapting energy, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal, things coming to light, a lot of things surrounded to light. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, lots of deception and lies, shocking attacks. You could have been very surprised to see who's throwing dark magic at you, Taurus. But this is someone here that really, 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 really resents you, starting a new life, starting a new beginning, just being happy overall. Yeah, someone here literally weeps, like weeps and sleep, or loses sleep at night. I can't even get my words right, okay? Losing sleep at night because they see things working out for you and things moving really, really fast for you, especially once you left them, okay? Something about the nighttime and sleep is significant, okay? There could have been an altercation, an argument, something that was the last straw that just made you realize that you need to let go of something, okay? Some of you, they could have, if this was multiple women in your family, they could have all, teamed up against you. Um, Teamed up against you to get you out, waking you up out of your sleep, coming to you with some information, Knight of Pentacles, coming to you with possibly some type of. So for some of you, yeah, leaving in the night. I feel like for some of you, this could be a situation. This is like a home situation, like a fight over a home. This can be an argument over rent. And you could have been the only one putting in money into this apartment, putting in the most effort, putting in the most time. Could have been giving them majority of what you have just to keep afloat in this home. And I feel like someone could be pinning something breaking on you, like a repair that needs to be made. They could be blaming your child. They could be blaming you, saying that you need to give this up, whatever the case may be, or even just evicting you, telling you you have to leave after a certain period of time, but you're just going to leave now because you're not going to stay anywhere that you're not wanted. Okay, and with the Nine of Pentacles, once you leave the situation, you're able to really grow and flourish, Taurus. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is like, yeah, see, you have to release this. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is like, once you get this opportunity, you have to literally be secretive about it. Okay, I was getting that energy too with the hiding lie. This is not necessarily their energy too. This is you having to, yeah, not telling the whole story, covering up the truth. This is you starting a new, fresh start, moving, relocating without telling anybody, any of these people, and like you just want to go to where you're unknown because right now you are questioning what's real, who's loyal, who's really supporting you for real, because right now you could have possibly needed these people, for a place to stay in an emergency. You possibly got kicked out of your own home, leaving an abusive relationship, whatever this is. And these people really showed you that they can't be dependent on and they don't have your back and they're not really family, okay? 99, okay, this is releasing, yeah, releasing emotional baggage and clearing the space. You have to clear the space, okay, to protect your energy, okay? This is the same occurring energy that I did for, I think, the beginning of this month. Okay, isolation is a part of your transformations. You have to be away and separate from these people to really reap your rewards because they're going to try to take everything from you. Okay, these people are going to be left with nothing. Okay, they're going to lose the same home they kicked you out of, 55. Okay, they're going to get that karma. They're going to really eat their words. Everything that they tried to send to you, Taurus, is going to be returned right back to them. They're going to have to face everything that they tried to put against you. And I feel like I got the when I was shuffling with this deck over here, the situation love deck, it was the card, the mirror card. Okay, someone here is really gonna have to look in the mirror and see everything that they've caused in your life. Okay, they tried to cause it onto you, but everything is coming right back at them times 10. Okay, and you've just been sitting back being patient and not even arguing back with them. Okay, this could have been the most peaceful walkout you've ever done in your life because usually you probably go back and forth with them, but now you're realizing that you know you're going to just exit quietly because the universe is going to handle this, the judgment. Okay, your ancestors are behind you. Like, you know what? I'm going to continue to fill your cup. Let me handle this real quick, okay? And then they're just gonna come full force at this person, okay? And they're gonna be exposed. This can be over social media, just exposed by the people that they know around them, people that see them in a possible highlight that's not necessarily genuine. They're gonna see them for who they are, and they're gonna lose all of the people that they thought they had, okay? Because with the Five of Cups, and they're looking at these three cups on the ground with two cups behind them, they're realizing that the two of cups, that's like, like a relationship, a twin flame, whatever, they realized you were the only person that really had their back and was really in their corner for them. And they tried to be a bully, and they tried to single you out. And now you're long gone. Yeah, the Six of Swords, double confirmation. You're literally on a road trip, traveling. You're healing yourself. Okay, you're traveling, moving towards healing. Okay, and with the Eight of Pentacles to clarify healing, you're really working on yourself. You're not focused on anything other than working on yourself right now, Taurus, because they tried to break you down, and they tried to make you feel like you weren't worthy, especially if you were working a regular retail, regular simple job. They were trying to make it seem like they were better than you because maybe they have a little bit more finances than you, they were a little bit more financially well off, and it's because they were living off of you and possibly other people. You were giving them money towards rent, and they weren't even spending it towards the rent. Okay, they possibly wouldn't even pay for rent, and they weren't even paying the rent. They were spending it on other things, and that's why they're losing this home. For some of you, if that's resonating, okay, that's really really funny how the shoe is on the other foot. And even still, even if you were going through things, it's not even as severe what they're going to be going through or going through now. Okay, yeah, the Hammer, I just got this card too. Self-indulgence. Okay, focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay, and that's in reverse. As long as you continue to work on this family dynamic, this friendship, ex relationship, whatever this is, I feel like you were running from a relationship, you needed a place to stay, and that didn't work out either. So all of the people that you needed to be there for you, your partner, your family, they all turned their back on you when you needed them the most. And they sabotaged your growth, they sabotaged your life, and they were persistent on doing so, repetitive on doing so. And I feel like this is something that was going on since you were young. Realizing that these people are really just jealous of you, and that you're able to move mountains and cross boundaries that they never were able to do in their grown life. And that's not your problem. So they're going to project their mistakes, their insecurities, and their past lives, karma onto you. And I feel like that's not even going to be possible to us, okay? Because you already moved away from the situation, okay? Yeah, photograph. I feel like all of this is going to be in the past, or is in the past. You're making new memories. There's no real nostalgia here, okay? The nostalgia is realizing you're being manipulated and you were being made miserable like these people, okay? Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.